Hey everybody, what's happening out there? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information, wanted to share a theory I have that probably shared with many of you, but I did find some like-minded folks on the internet, so I wanted to actually share with you why silver is undervalued, underpriced, and maybe less out there than we're told. So it says here from MetalStream, a global shortage of gold and silver coins could premiums for precious metal coins continue to rise. And this is from August 16th. It's about a month ago now. It says here that the economic crisis created through the forced lockdown of COVID-19 will have far-reaching impacts on society. One of the first signs of these impending issues is the current shortage of gold and silver coins in the marketplace. A rampant printing of new central bank money is driving investors to purchase physical precious metals in an attempt to hedge against uncertainty and inflation. Is the shortage of physical coins an indication of things to come in the gold and silver markets? Perhaps the current restriction on physical stocks is symptomatic of wider maladies in the global economy. There appears to be two significant factors in the current shortage of gold and silver coins. Firstly, there has been a restriction in the flow of physical coins or metal due to the global lockdown, and that does sound familiar because we had a coin shortage here in the United States, and that was the reason they put there, was that there was a restriction of flow of physical money due to the lockdown. So that they're saying that's the same reason there. However, secondly, there is higher demand for gold and silver coins by investors concerned about inflation of fiat currencies. Fiat currency, if y'all don't know, is a money that is printed by a government that says this money is good for anything, all debts, private and public, but it's not backed by anything like gold or silver, like these here, silver and gold, to back it up. And it says here that the economic lockdown caused by the fear of COVID-19 has created issues throughout the supply chains for gold and silver. Restrictions in the physical movement of precious metals combined with social distancing measures at facilities have meant the volume of metal available for minting these coins has dwindled. This shortage, along with the broader economic impact of the lockdown, has meant that demand cannot meet supply. Excuse me. So I'm going to go on here, and these are going to back up that claim. Wanted to share this with you also, in addition to that, because this made me think, and I'm not going to hit this right now. I wanted to show you bullion shortage. This was in April, so we know there was a bullion shortage. It says out of stock in all of those. We can even go here. This is the Sunshine Mint. They don't have any of their products for sale. Not at SD Bullion. And these are also the people who make the planchets for the United States Mint. That's Sunshine Minting, and this is on Money Metals Exchange. Out of stock, out of stock. So you ask, who's Sunshine Minting? They're a privately held company based in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, that processes silver and gold and other precious metals. It's also known as a supplier of silver planchets to the United States Mint and as a manufacturer of private Liberty Dollar coins. Well, okay. So that got me thinking. I remember Sunshine Minting, and I remember an article from way back, probably in July. Yeah, July 31st, 2020. So about a month and 2 weeks now. This article came up, and it said this: Tom Power, president of the United States Mint's primary vendor for American Eagle silver planchets, Sunshine Minting Incorporated, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, said the firm has no problem supplying the mint with sufficient silver planchets. Power noted that in recent years, Sunshine has provided the U.S. Mint with a higher number of planchets, while also supplying planchets to other governments, mints, and private mints. Sunshine also provides the U.S. Mint with 5-ounce 999 fine silver planchets for the bullion and uncirculated 3-inch American the Beautiful quarter dollars. Now, I don't know about you, but I think this falls under the, when they tell you not to panic, that's the time to panic. In 2008, there was a car company called Saturn, and pretty decent cars, actually. You still see them on the road 12 years later. Kind of bummer, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, a week or so before these guys went out of business in 2008, they had a commercial on TV that said, hey, there's been a lot of talk about how Saturn's not going to be around for much longer, and this, that, and the other. And boom, lo and behold, a week, 2 weeks later, Saturn is out of business. So like I said, it's when they tell you not to worry that you should worry. And this raised a flag to me. I think I had read this statement in another video that I had done about a month and 2 weeks ago about why would they say this, but it didn't hit me until I started looking into maybe there's a possible silver shortage. So I've talked about this. I wanted to say we did talk about, now this also lends credibility to the argument. This is from Mishtalk. Now this talks about the United States Mint causes shortage of gold and silver coins due to COVID. And this is from Bloomberg, and this is just taken like a little excerpt out of the Bloomberg report. So it says here, the pandemic created a whole new set of challenges for us to manage, the Mint said in the document. We believe that this environment is going to continue to lead to some degree of reduced capacity as West Point struggles to balance employee safety against market demand. To cope with this demand, the United States Mint is now asking dealers to provide their 10-day and 90-day forecasts for demand for the first time ever. This will allow it to decide what products to make, as some are more labor-intensive than others. See, I think that's all BS. I think they know exactly that they can't fulfill everybody's wishes, so they ask the 10-day and the 90-day. The 10-day is the immediate priority one. The 90-day is the 3 months out one, and they can kind of blow that one off and worry about it when it gets there. The 10-day, so they probably had a limited number of bullion, limited number of planchets, and they said, you know what? We want to know what you need. And because usually the government's really indifferent to your needs. They usually don't give a you-know-what about you-know-who. And for them to do this for the first time ever makes me realize, like, if you're a chef or you're somebody, let's say you're a logistics specialist, you're going to know what inventory you have, and then you're going to ask people, hey, what do you need? And so you give them a half a loaf of bread, because a half a loaf of bread is better than no loaf of bread. And I think that's what the dealers realize. So I'm going to go ahead and go on with this. I'm running out of time on this video because I only get 15 minutes, and we're about halfway there now. And this, I'm going to show you how, why I think that these, Sunshine Mints, who make that 5-ounce coin, that's these guys here. And it says here on their supply, on the website, terms and conditions with regard to metal supply depend on current market prices, or alternatively medically be supplied by the person. But we all know that Sunshine Mint is kind of a big deal. They sell silver for $35, $36, and that's all Sunshine Minting. But you can't buy any Sunshine Minting anything anywhere on any websites. No SD bullion. It's all Notify Me. So where's all their silver going? To the United States Mint? Quite possibly. That's probably a safe bet. But is the United States Mint getting all of the silver that they want? That's what I want to know, because guess what? We know that these things haven't hit the 20,000 mark yet, because we know that's the mintage limit on those, 20,000. And yet they are at 16. So it's about 3,000 each. Lowell, the American Memorial, Warren Pacific, San Antonio, all of them have not reached that 20,000 mintage limits. And I've been keeping an eye on that. So this is also what caught my eye. You know, I've been keeping an eye on the 20,000, but check this out. This is the one. Look, you can't even get this one now. We know that. And the cumulative data for the American, the beautiful silver American Samoa is at 15.7, but you can't get it anymore. No, that's Salt River, my bad. You can't get it anymore. Is it here? Yeah, that one's done. Who knows if they can get any more of that one. And then there's the Weir, and that one has been produced at 12.989, which may be not more than what's going to be here. But look at this. This is the one that's coming out this week on September 18 in 3 days. Bam! Look at that. Look at the mintage limit, 13,750, as opposed to the normal mintage limit of 20,000. You can go back a few years, and these are all 20,000, but this one is not 20,000. It's, what is it, 6,250. pieces less of 5-ounce silver. How many ounces of silver is that? That's 31,000 ounces of silver less that they're going to be using because of that. And I don't know, folks. This one doesn't have the mintage limit or any kind of information like that. But what I do know is that it seems like silver should be a lot more expensive than what it's selling for, even here. Or even if you go to SD Bullion and you look at these prices here, the live spot price, I think that's full of it. I think it's a lot higher than that. I mean, obviously, they call this a premium. No, that's a deal, I think. Anyway, a lot going on in the silver markets, a lot going on in the precious metal markets. They seem to be all up today. Let me know what you guys think about the silver shortage. I'm sure I missed a couple points that I'd like to make. I may do that in the description, so don't forget to read the description. Oh, you know, I wanted to also share this. There's this one here. I looked this up. This is Silver Slayer. And boom, you look at this, exposing a silver shortage. I think, look, he's predicting $100 silver. You know, silver might be $100 an ounce right now if it wasn't for the strange things going on in these markets, because this never reflects this, ever. But anywho, some interesting stuff going on, folks. But I want to thank you for dropping by, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you like what you hear and see, subscribe to the channel. It's always free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Over and out.